Hi, hello. Yeah, so, uh, this is like a little bit of a slower, but like in my opinion, just way more like full game viable setup for this softballess KRS. Because what I see people doing right now is like some IL shit, and it's like it's making this like a huge run killer right now. So yeah, I figured I'd just like do a sway and make it a little bit more viable. So yeah, so as I'm going out of the death walk, right? So I have a quick save right now that's like right inside it. I'm holding right, going out of it. So I hold right out of the death warp, so I move like just a little bit to the right as I'm coming out of it. Like boom. Like just a little bit to the right until pretty much until that line there. I don't know how important that is, but it's just part of my muscle memory now, so I just do it. I guess it gets you like a little bit closer to this, I don't know. But like after I move right a little bit, I just turn my camera, and then I'm aiming to like jump directly in the middle of this pipe, basically. I'll talk about what to do if like you don't get in the middle of it in a bit, but just to like consolidate that, I just like I'm turning around and then I hold the crouch kick, not crouch kick, the NSK inputs like WAD. So like, there you go. That wasn't in the center. I'll talk about what to do in that case in a bit, but like just hold down that direction very firmly. And so once I've done that, that was again the wrong angle. I can't do it now because I'm recording. But yeah, that's right there. Do it like that. And then you just want to climb up this for a little bit and just like do not touch anything. Like don't move your mouse or do anything on that. Just like climb up it. That's kind of the slow part of the setup, but it is what makes it way easier, in my opinion. Just like that. And then the reason I do that, first of all, you get a little bit more height out of it. And also, it makes it like so the point you get kicked off on this will always be like around where it starts to curve. It makes that really consistent, like right there. And so with this setup, I'm basically trying to like time the CFib to happen like around that exact same time. You'll know you got it if you got exactly 41, usually. My cat's saying hello. Hello, cat. Get off the mousepad, please. Go away. Please, thank you. Yeah, so I'll go in slow motion for like a wee bit, as they say in Scotland. So like coming out of the death warp, I hit him with the boom, boom, switch to the crouch kick input, not crouch kick, NSK. And then as it starts to push me off, like that, yeah, 41, like that. And then this approach is like way easier than what I see other gamers doing right now. Like the IL setup. Because the IL setup, you'll be doing stuff like this. You'll be like strafing into it, like switching directions and doing all kinds of stuff. This just makes it so you're going in one. That was an awful example. You're going in like one big arcing strafe, and you're not changing direction or anything like that. You're just doing that, and it just like eliminates a lot of the inputs and the tricky stuff. That was a bit of a goofy example, but it works. Yeah, so that's what the setup basically relies on. And then for the kick itself, pretty much just like aim as far along on this as possible. Aim for like the very edge of this wall. Like from as shallow as possible. Pretty much just like the regular, you know, rules of the wall type stuff. And then from there it basically depends on the kick. And with this setup, you can definitely get away with like 47, I want to say is the lowest possible. Like I can probably get away with this. Yeah. And if you want to get like comfortably get the transition, it's like 51. My cat's walking over again. Yeah, like a 49, and even then I get the transition. Hello, cat. Get off the mousepad, please. Please. Oh my god. Cat trolling. This is the same cat in the kill picture. There you go. Wait, I had to physically move the cat. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, what I was going to talk about now is what to do if you mess up the initial setup. You like if you know you're going to mess it up like during the right jump like this, Like if you were like this and you're like, oh, I did it back here, you can usually like lurch correct it, like start doing that. That wasn't really lurch, but you get the idea. But that is if you're a kind of a gamer. Like that, there you go, that's a good example of that. So that is one way. If you realize it kind of late, you basically just have to like finagle on the wall a little bit. I don't know if that's actually a word, finagle. But yeah. You basically just have to like stay on it a bit longer. So like, see, I go here. See, I'm going like too far forward. I just go like this. Stay on it a bit longer so the wall run's still going to run out at the same point, basically. I think I just overwrote that. No, I didn't. Okay. Yeah. That's pretty much it, honestly. I kind of expected to have more to talk about then. So I hope this was like slightly coherent. It is currently 11 AM and I'm very tired. I just wrote an essay. But yeah. I'll leave you with like 3 examples. Boom. That was mid. Yeah. Also, that's another thing right there. The thing you just saw me do with like repressing, kind of. With like the crouch kick input, you can like mess around. Like I don't know how to explain it, but you can like mess around with that input and just like let go of half of it and then like tap it again, stuff like that, like I just did there. I don't actually know what I'm doing there, but it is definitely working. It's kind of a monkey pressing buttons moment though, to be honest. Can't really describe the thought process. Yeah, I'll just do one more and then I'll leave it. There you go. So yeah, 51 gets you the transition comfortably. Anything up to like 47 is usually going to be enough to make the trick. So yeah. Swag. Alright, see ya.